Yeah, hello everyone. You're welcome to today's retouching tutorial. We are going to be doing frequency separation. So I'll be walking you through frequency separation, and you're going to be able to know how to master your frequency separation using your this mixer brush tool. And first of all, we're going to duplicate the image that we have in here. Yeah, a quick one. This image was getting from Tony E. Graffer during while he was doing his retouching challenge. So that is where I got this image from. So in case you want to work with this image while you post on your social media, you can as well tag Tony E. Graffer as the photographer who took the picture or image rather. So first of all, what we're going to do is duplicate the image here. After duplicating, you go to our actions panel, and yeah, sorry about that, there was a break. So first of all, I'm going to my actions panel, and of course bring in my action for frequency separation that I already have. You could as well have yours. And okay, from the Gaussian block, I'm using radius 14. You can adjust it to your taste, but me, I prefer it being at 14%. So I hit OK, and here is my uh, frequency separation. So first of all, you hit on the high frequency, the high, and then you use your spot healing brush tool to remove the skin blemishes. Yeah, there's a lot on her face. She's beautiful, but there's a lot on her face, so we have to take all of these off one by one, and this is going to take a lot of time. So this video might be fast forwarded to when it's completed. With the spotting brush tool, you select and remove all the blemishes and reduce the size of the brush, and make sure you maintain your selections and you don't lose the skin texture, and so you keep selecting. So this can actually take a lot of time, but you need to be very patient while you are removing the blemishes on the skin. And this is a must. If you want to get a very good result with frequency separation, because it's actually a high end retouching, so you need to make sure the pimples and every obstacles that will stand in your way to make it real good for the kind of results you wish to get. You need to remove all this. Alright, so we are done removing the skin blemishes, and this is the before and after. Before, after, before, after, before, after. So from the workflow here, you use the low frequency copy here. You use the low one. The one we use to remove the skin blemishes is a high, and so we're going to use a low now. And then we click on the mixer brush tool. Okay, increase the brush size. Okay, first of all, after clicking the mixer brush tool, you come here and set your wet. My wet here, I set it 26%, the load 26%, the mix 10%, the flow 30%. Yeah, you can see it here. I come again, wet 20%, load 26%, mix 10%, flow 30%. So after you must have done that, you now come here and increase the size of the brush, and then Alt click on the center of the forehead, and then you brush gently. Don't brush it too hard. All you need is a little brush. When you brush it too hard, it becomes too much, and when it becomes too much, the face becomes flat or shapeless. Or should I just say, you're going to change the shape of the face. So in order for you to avoid changing the shape of your client's face, brush gently. So you alt click on the face, and then you brush gently, not much. That is okay for now. You go to the other side, you reduce the brush a bit and click brush. Okay, here I'm not too satisfied, so I'm coming back here, alt click and brush. Come to this angle, alt click and brush. So that is how I'll be doing it. So you alt click on the area you want to brush before you brush. Avoid bringing the one you click from other angle. Avoid bringing it to another angle. That will cause what you wouldn't like. So I alt click and brush. Okay, alt click and brush. Reduce it a bit. to get what you want. You keep on clicking and keep brushing. Don't brush too hard, gently, so that we're not going to change the shape of the face. So keep brushing, increase it a bit here, click and brush, hot click and brush, keep hot clicking and keep brushing, click and brush. Now you can see how the workflow is so nice and beautiful. You didn't you so nice and beautiful, so we did not make the face distort, or how should I put it, we didn't make the face to change its shape, and we make it to still look natural, and the skin texture is still being retained. Let me zoom in and see. The skin texture is still being retained. And okay, I see some things here. If you able to if you're seeing something like this, it's too much, you go back to the eye, click on your spot healing brush tool, and you can remove some of it. Remove some of it to avoid story that touch. It's a high frequency separation, so you're going to make sure you select it little by little. Don't select many places at the same time by increasing your brush tool, so you can make your brush as small as possible as you can, as long as you can pick out the little areas you want to pick. Okay, so we go back to our low frequency and mixer brush tool, and we keep hot click and brush, hot click, brush, okay. Keep brushing, sorry, that was too much. Click, click and brush. Make sure you are not brushing too much in order to change the shape of your client. So, to reduce the brush size here, brush, keep brushing gently. Make sure you're not doing too much, because if you do too much, you're not going to get that result that you would love to get as a pro retoucher that you are. So every necessary area that need to be brushed, keep brushing. Make sure you are not changing the shape of the face by brushing too much. I keep repeating that because it's very, very important so that your clients will not keep pricing you anyhow. Because the results of your retouching matters a lot. Okay, brush on the neck, hot click and brush. So keep brushing and brushing. Make sure you are not selecting on a darker area and brush and then go on to another area and still brush. No, you have to select another area before you brush on that area. So every area you want to brush, you must hot click on it, on the particular area before you brush. Don't make the mistake. So that you will not, change the skin tone. Because doing it right will make you and help you to retain the skin tone and never have it look fake. So trust me, naturally we are still retaining the skin texture of this lady. So we are done with frequency separation now. See the before and after. Before, after, before, after, before, after. Now this is looking amazing. Take a look at the skin. The skin texture is still there. Before, after, before, after. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So we're done with frequency separation now, and the next we'll do is dodge and burn. And next video we're going to have our dodge and burn tutorial.